How long can they keep doing this? Because it's not easy. I mean, I've been there. It's hard.
At the on desk here in the Chase Center. Wonderful to see you, Roger.
Happy to be here. Thank you. Nice to see you guys.
8th edition of this incredible event. We've seen you and Rafa and Novak and Andy. Now Carlos.
Yeah.
Who would have known that we would have gone from one legendary group to another?
True.
What do you make of the current dominance of Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner on tour?
I mean, I think we all knew that they were going to be good, that they were maybe going to be great, most likely, but we didn't expect, I think, this kind of dominance right out of the gates, you know. It's really impressive, I must admit, and it's amazing for the game. I think that they play back-to-back finals against each other with, what was it, French, Wimby, Cincy, US, and I mean, this is the biggest stages in our sport that we have. So, I mean, they've made a name for themselves, and now obviously begs the next question: who's going to be the next guy? We know that Novak's doing what he's doing. I mean, he's on a legendary career already, but you know, who's going to be the next guy who wants to join that elite group? And it's going to be hard, and it's going to take some time. And it's the question also: how long can they keep doing this? Because it's not easy. I mean, I've been there. It's hard, and they're making it look very easy. So really, really impressive.
We saw one candidate for who's going to be next last night. Guy with blonde hair. He was pretty good, but he also took this seriously. Carlos Alcaraz did, and it strikes me, why do you think players care so much at this event? Why are they so bought in?
So, I mean, number one, when I started the event with Tony, the idea was definitely that this has to be real tennis. You know, this can't be a hit and giggle. For this, we can do exhibitions elsewhere. And honestly, when you're sitting on the bench and next to you is a legendary player, and Rod Laver's in the building, and then maybe I'm in the building, John McEnroe's in the building, legends are in the building, and they want to see the best tennis played. I think you come and perform, plus you have the whole team environment also wishing that they maybe could play instead of you, so you have to show up for them as well. And I think that whole dynamic creates bringing out the best and actually giving really energetic vibes. I mean, if you look at how bouncy Carlos was yesterday in the doubles, I mean, it was very cool to see. It was nice.
Let me ask you about you. We can't call you retired. You're way too busy. But let's say post-tennis. What is post-tennis life like, and what do you miss?
Well, I miss the camaraderie. So, like, actually, in a week like here, when I'm in and out of the locker room, I just got into the locker room before with Pat and Andre, and they say, "Come sit down now. We need to talk to you for a second." And I sit down, and we have a quick banter chat for like 5 minutes. That's what I miss the most. Sure, you missed the 2 minutes where it says game, set, and match Federer, and you win Wimbledon. You're like, okay, that's kind of cool, but it kind of evaporates really quickly. So I think it's this life on the road and seeing my friends, going to dinners and just hanging out on the road. I think I miss that, and life in retirement is great. I don't have to train through a practice when I'm not feeling great. I don't have to play a match when my body's aching. So it's good and bad, but of course I miss many things.
You talk about game, set, match Federer. We were talking to Tony Gotzik, your longtime agent, yesterday, and he mentioned that you all have discussed a potential tour with Rafa coming up. So when could we maybe see that, and what do you envision?
Well, I mean, I did see Rafa at his academy, this year. We went to play golf together. It was great fun. He plays great golf, by the way, and he runs an amazing academy. All my 4 kids were there for a week, and they had a blast. So credit to him and his academy, and we've always been talking about playing exos together, also down the road when we're retired or not. We always enjoy our company, or for a good cause, raise money and stuff like that. And I think maybe like actually a legacy piece that hopefully this is here shining a light on the people who've come before us. Maybe also there could be like a FEDAL tour or something where we bring in the legends back, and we get them back on a tennis court, and we have a great time. We haven't talked concept yet, but I know that we're both very eager to discuss it further.
I think the fans would like it. Rafa's not been playing a lot of tennis from what I gather. What about you? We've seen pictures of you and the Stanford team. It didn't exactly let yourself go in post-tennis.
I mean, I'm trying to be in good shape, and I played a ton of golf. I know we talked about that a little bit. That was also the time to give my knee a good rest, and now I'm trying to play like 2-3 times a week, get back on the court, and also play some points and all that, just to get the feel for it. And the good thing is I've always served every time I go on court with my my children. I try to hit some serves because that thing gets really rusty quickly. But I must say, I think I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm really happy 3 years later that my body is still as good as it is, and I think now I can really start feeling the benefits of having given it a break, because the first couple of years right after retirement was tough.
You mentioned your kids, and I remember when you became a father, one thing you told me was you want your kids to travel. And we talk about Laver Cup going all over the world. Why is being a citizen of the globe so important to you?
I don't know. Look, I feel I've had some of the most incredible memories of mine come from travels, meeting our friends and people and new foods and cultures and you name it out there, and learn from history and all that stuff. So it's taught me and Mirka a lot, who's also traveled for the last 30 plus years. So that we are able to do it with the children is actually a privilege. They'll all be in Shanghai, in a couple of weeks as well, and we'll travel Japan again as well, like we did a couple of years ago, because we had such a good time. It's been a big request by the kids if we could go back there, so we're doing it. And then, of course, we spend enough time in Switzerland as well, but we're really trying to go to places either we've never been to or we had a blast already in the past. But it's really just to also show the kids life, and not having dad always run to a practice or a future match. And we actually just had 2 amazing trips to the field as well, for the Roger Federer Foundation. And that was amazing that we could do it all together finally. We were in Lesotho and in South Africa the last year and a half. It was fantastic.
Oh, what a beautiful education.
Yeah,
they are getting
great.
Around the world. San Francisco, another spectacular city that you have brought this event to. How would you characterize the evolution of the Laver Cup right now?
So clearly the goal was to play in places that maybe doesn't get to see tennis so often. So I think we did that here in San Francisco. Same for Berlin, same for Vancouver. Obviously we're going back to London where they see tons of tennis, but Europe is for big arenas, it's not so easy to find like here in North America or around the world. But that was the idea, is to travel with the Laver Cup. But it's hard, as we built out this stadium in an incredible way just for 3 days. I mean, the work that goes in from the team is tremendous, but I'm happy that everything that I've had in my vision together with Tony came true and more, so let's see what goes after London, because in the beginning the idea was to have it more in North America because of the player schedule. But Asia also probably would be not a bad move because of all the players now going to Asia right after. I mean, I would go to South America if imagine this in South America with Joao on the team or something. Oh my God.
That'd be sick.
Anyway, look, we unfortunately only have one Laver Cup once a year, but a lot of thoughts, and I'm happy that a lot of cities are already wanting to have the Laver Cup in their place now, which was not obviously the case in the beginning.
Wherever you go, the people are going to come, Roger. You build it and they will come. Thank you so much for spending some time with us, having us here at the On Desk, and enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you. Great to see you guys.